Listening to the MagCast can make you blind. Please wear sunglasses when listening to the MagCast. Hey guys, this is Ixion, and welcome to the MagCast.
Is it weird to be the one introducing these now?
No, it's not.
Is that why your voice is shaking?
Oh no. No, oh gosh. No, but anyway, welcome to the show. We have, one more person than we had last time. So while we introduce her first, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Fayore. I used to spend endless hours editing these things. How are you today?
But now she is just a guest.
Yeah, I'm a Magonian now. That's my, I went back to just being a civilian.
Technically, if you're not X, then you're a guest. So
Pretty much. Alright, and that's Lantis over there.
Senpai.
Lantis Senpai.
There you
And we have Dre.
Huh? What? I wasn't paying attention. What are we talking about?
go. You.
Oh, how nice.
Isn't
yes. Yeah, how you are a person and a thing that's happening right now.
And always pays attention to everything. Everything I
to
say.
everything.
All right, but
sounds
anyway,
about
we have a good show for you guys today. But first, why don't we go and do the reverse of what we did last time, which is talking about what we've been doing. So, Dre, how about you go first?
I don't know. I might have a lot to say here.
Okay, well,
Go,
just say a little bit. Just say whatever, a little bit. That's fine.
If you say so.
It's fine.
Alright, so I've been playing Pokemon Heart Gold. I said last week I was getting it, and I got it, and hey, ask me how many hours I put into it so far.
How many?
How many hours have you put into it so far?
About 30 hours in 6 days.
Wow.
Yeah,
Pretty impressive.
I am really enjoying it. Which is
Yeah.
interesting because Pokemon Diamond bored me so much that I never actually beat it. This one, I'm definitely enjoying, and it's probably because I actually have a team that is fun to use this time. Most other games, it's like I have a few Pokemon I like, but others I just have on my team to be quote-unquote balanced. But this one, I really like this. And, I mean, part of it has to do with this being a remake of Gold, but, they put a whole lot of effort into it, especially compared to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. It's based on the Diamond and Pearl engine, but they modified it to be even better. Like, they implemented a whole lot more touchscreen usage, which is pretty convenient, especially for all the menu stuff.
Yeah, especially for your bag and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. I'm glad you are enjoying Pokemon Gold or Heart Gold.
Indeed I am, and I have so much more to say about it, but for the sake of time, I will shut up right about
Now. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, Lantis, do you want to go next?
Sure. The thing is, I haven't really been doing a whole lot recently. It's mostly been just this, Bravely Default. I've got... Hold on, I'll actually look real quick, see how much time I got on this.
He's beside me right now, by the way.
Yeah, we're actually in person. Because he's staying for the week. 48 hours, and I'm on chapter 3 of 8.
Scrub
so I
Lord.
hope you...
No.
Wow.
Most of that's time, trying to...
Yeah, I
like,
know.
I'll just, close it up while I'm rebuilding Norende and stuff like that. But I've been having a great time with it. As I'm getting through getting all the new abilities and all the job classes, I'm, finding new and unique, combinations of things I could possibly do. I was talking to Ix earlier today, that the night class is really interesting. At one point, you learn the ability to be able to fight in combat with 2 shields and no weapons. But there's also an ability called full cover, which means any single target attack that would attack one of your party members your character would take that hit for you, and it would cut the damage in half, right? So they would just be like a meat shield, right? But you can also get something like in the black magic job class, you have disperse damage, which takes the damage that a character would receive and disperses it over the entire party, right? So what you could do is put disperse damage on a dual-wielding shield knight, and the damage would be cut in half. Then it would go against that character's super high defense for wielding 2 shields, and then the damage would then again be cut, in fourths, and then doled out to the rest of the party members. Which, if you have a healer, a simple cure spell would easily cover what damage was, collectively spread out. So there's a lot of stuff that
yes, and so I heard about this, and I was like, wow, that's some really in-depth customization that they have for Bravely Default.
I told y'all.
Yes, you did. Did you do anything else? Nothing?
No, I haven't really. A little bit of loadout. Mm-hmm. That's about it.
All right.
I've been wanting to get back into Path of Exile, but we need to.
No, but we're talking about what you're doing, not what you want to do.
Yeah,
so
please
be quiet.
Wow.
I do have a quick question. What would be the advantage of equipping 2 shields and no weapons?
Well, I would tell you, but I can't because I was told to be quiet.
Yes, I just told him to be quiet.
I'll tell it on my turn.
Okay, well, Faye, why don't you go? It's your turn. What have you been doing?
I'm going to use a little bit of my turn for Lantis because I'm just like that. If you equip 2 shields, you'll take a lot less damage when you cover people. That's about it. You sacrifice CPS for.
Well, there's also a skill that you can learn on the Knight class where you can do a big attack, and the damage value for that attack is based off your defense and not your attacks.
Yeah, that as well in the Knight class.
And that will... And since your defense is going to be just through the roof, that's easily going to be one of your most powerful attacks.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Oh,
but
shields are
you
that
get
useful?
no special.
I'm sorry, what?
Shields are that useful?
Actually, on my party right now, everybody's wielding shields that, if used as items, cast Cura, so...
Yeah, so that's a good shield.
They're pretty freaking useful.
Well, good. But, Faye, would you please continue?
Oh, of course. I actually just used that shield. I've been playing Bravely Default again. I used the grind money trick, and I feel extremely dirty. I'm on Chapter 6, though, so I have a couple more to go. And other than that, I've just been playing Loadout with you guys, Path of Exile a little bit by myself, and I think that's about it on my end. I am a very boring person. How about you,
Okay, excellent. I'm glad that you're so boring. Now, on my end,
Wow.
I haven't been doing anything except for still playing a little bit of Lufia 2.
What?
And yeah, I've been playing Lufia 2. I just got to the Ancient Cave. Well, I didn't just get to it, but I've been in the Ancient Cave and, just doing a lot of stuff there.
Is that the 100th floor dungeon?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
And I suddenly acquired an accent.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Wow.
Wow, you turned that way so fast.
Yeah, I did. But the main thing I've been doing is working on the Magonian the Gathering cards, which is our spin on Magic the Gathering, but it's just with people in our community. So, like, everybody here has a card.
Mm-hmm.
Or
in
2
the game,
or 3.
or 2 or 3, and they're actually pretty balanced, and that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun when we get around to it. And let's see, Loadout, of course, and what did I just play? I played some kind of game that had characters and.
Oh, really?
A
A game
plot.
with characters? And a plot?
It definitely had a plot in it.
Wow, what a revolutionary sounding game.
Yeah, it's really awesome. But anyway, I can't remember it right now. So let's go ahead and get on to the main meat of today's cast.
Let's.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
that game you were talking about doesn't sound too special since you can't remember it anyway.
Oh.
it was pretty fun. But
Must have been a Suda 51 game.
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
But shots fired, for real. Alright, so story 1, guys. Mario Kart 8
Oh,
new trailer with lots of information. Now, let me tell you a few of the things that are in here before I take us around, the rest of it. I will, let
okay,
everybody have a little
Lancelot.
say.
Could you please?
So, so new items. A boomerang, which you can throw in front of you and hit somebody in front, then it'll go spinning backwards and hit people from behind.
Or if you miss, you can catch them on the rebound.
Yeah, exactly.
It also bounces
love
off
that
objects.
There's also a piranha plant that you can attach to the front of your cart, and it'll just attack people on your side and in front of you and stuff like that. So if somebody trying to get or drive past you, it'll chomp them. That's pretty fun. We have a few returning characters, or we have a few new / returnings.
Yeah, it's all the characters from 7,
Pretty
pretty much.
Well, except there's Lakitu.
Lakitu's in 7.
And all the
Yes,
Koopa
yeah.
kids.
Oh, I'll be dang.
Metal Mario,
and
Shy
Shy
Guy,
Guy,
they're
yeah.
all in 7.
A few of the returning tracks are the 64 Rainbow Road in HD. Oh my gosh.
Oh, by the way, that track that they had to
Yeah.
go along with that, the 64 Rainbow Road track theme.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, I think it's a live
mixed music
orchestra.
for everything. Yeah. Then we have Royal Raceway, Moo Moo Meadows, Donut Plains 3, and Toad's Turnpike.
I love Toad's Turnpike, man. I don't know why.
And finally, item customization, where you can select which items you want in a race. So it seems like finally,
Oh, so
and
we're
Lantis is
gonna
sitting
play
here.
casual mode.
we
That's what you're
can,
doing.
we can turn off blue shells if we want to. Apparently.
Look. I mean,
Okay, Lantis, why don't you go first? I know you're sitting here ready
This
to
is
go.
why I
Look.
came here.
now, okay. First of all, look, if y'all wanted to play with blue shells, the fact that it's an option alleviates me to the fact that it's at least an option to turn it off. It doesn't actually have to be turned off. The thing is, I don't like blue shells because they just seem to be useless. Because number one, the people that get them are usually in last place, and if you're in last place and you nuke someone in first, that doesn't change your place in the race. It just messes with the guy in first. That doesn't help you get out of that, the rear end of the race. And second of all, if you spend 3 laps trying your hardest, you finally made it to the first place, and you're holding it, right? You've earned that place, and to sit there and get nuked right at the finish line on the final lap,
Get good.
that is not fair.
Get good, scrub.
Get good.
I have a question for you, Lantis.
Well, go ahead, Dre. Why don't you go next?
I was talking. Well, first off, Lantis probably isn't done. I just want to question him
no,
on
go
something.
ahead.
But I was talking about the blue shell, turning it off with Mayokai, and he says that you probably wouldn't actually turn it off. Would you turn it off?
Yes, I would. But the thing is, if I'm playing with you guys, I know y'all are most likely going to want to have it on.
No,
and
not me.
I'm not gonna well, if people want it on, I'm not gonna, stamp my feet and try to get my way. I'm gonna play nice and play with everybody else.
I see.
But but it is cool that they actually leave gives you the option. That's definitely a step in the right direction.
Yeah. Then what do you think about the returning tracks? And so,
I-
like all these classic tracks in HD.
DK Mountain and Baby Park. Where DK Mountain, Baby Park.
DK
I love
Mountain's
those.
pretty much confirmed, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, is
that's
it?
what I heard from someone who was at the event.
Oh, really?
let's
Cool.
see here. There was. It's on a wiki somewhere that lists all the confirmed classic tracks somewhere. I could bring that up real quick.
Man,
Yeah. Please go
Like-
ahead and do that.
Baby
While we were
Park is
talking.
one of my favorite in the entire franchise. And people complain it's super short, but you have to do 8 laps
Wasn't
before it...
Yeah.
Baby Park already brought back in one of them?
Yeah,
No.
I heard it was, and that's why it's probably not in this one.
maybe-
No, it hasn't been brought back in anything.
No, I don't...
Nothing. It's not. It hasn't been
It's
brought
only,
back. It's only been in Double Dash only.
I don't know.
I thought
But
it wasn't
here's the
another
thing.
game.
Well, I've played. I played Mario Kart Wii. I played
Yeah.
7. It's not in either of those in those games.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but
And that's those are the only two games that have been released after Double Dash.
Here, click that.
Here, I'll get this real quick.
All right, so what we have is Dre has linked us to a retro courses cup. So okay, so what we have Moo Moo Meadows from 64. Oh no, that's the Wii. Sorry.
DK.
We have Cheap Beach from the DS, Mario Circuit for GBA, Toad Strip, of course, 64. Dry Debit from Game. Isn't that the one with the Pokies in it?
Yeah.
mhm.
Right.
It is.
Donut Plains 3, Super Nintendo, Royal Race Waves in 64. I don't remember that track.
It's the one
DK
where
Jungle.
they had the Easter egg where you can go off the track and head into the castle courtyard from Mario 64.
Oh, cool.
However, they took that part away.
Aha. Well, yes, of course. We have Tick-Tock Clock from the DS and 64 Rainbow Road. Oh my god.
Yeah, TikTok
and-
clock looks amazing.
And we have a few to be announced ones, which are Grumble Volcano from the Wii,
Woo!
Music Park, and Piranha Plant Slide from the
I
3DS.
love Music Park. Sorry.
So
To see those in HD is going to be special.
now, just to finish up on Baby Park, the defense of Baby Park, because I've heard a lot of people who say they don't like it.
And they are scrubs.
I like it because it's so tiny that, like, just throwing a simple green shell, it's going to be a threat because there's not a lot of places it can possibly go.
Go get
And you know
crazy.
what? People in last place are going to be just as much of a threat as the people behind you because they can get a green shell as you're lapping them for the second time
And then
I was right.
and destroy you. Like, it's just hectic, chaotic fun.
Baby
And
Park's not
that's-
going to happen. I
know.
It was in Mario Kart DS.
yeah, that's what I thought. That's the only one I
Oh,
didn't
was
play
it?
that much.
DS, not 3DS.
Ah, interesting. All right, well, thanks anyway. But okay, so Atlantis, I figure you're done, so I'm going to move it to Drake. Drake, why don't you go ahead?
I'd just like to mention Mario Circuit from Game Boy Advance, how they're bringing it back. Apparently, they're not just bringing it back like all the other Mode 7 Mario Kart courses. They're actually completely redesigning it. Because it's
like
not...
that for a lot of them.
Because in the previous games, whenever they brought back courses from Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance, they basically just had the flat field with the barriers raised to 3D. But here, they just completely remade it where there's like hills and stuff and a ramp and all sorts of stuff. It's like really hard to explain, but it's like it was rebuilt from the ground up for a 3D console rather than taking a 2D course and making it 3D, which is really cool.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely a good thing.
You kind of run the risk, though, if you change it too much.
You
Like,
might-
if someone didn't tell you it was Mario Circuit, would you know?
Yeah,
I would think so. I trust Nintendo
It would
to
have
keep the nostalgia going.
the feel you cannot describe in it.
Maybe.
I'm not entirely sure. The jury's out on that one. We'll have to wait and see whenever the time comes. Also, Rainbow Road. Oh my goodness, wow.
There's a train!
Did you see some of that?
Mm-hmm.
It looks so great. And that 64 Rainbow Road is still probably my favorite one.
And I
Yeah.
really hope they use the community function that they had from Mario Kart 7 in it.
They have
Is
to,
that-
right?
You would think, because it was a great feature. Like, we had a bunch of fun having our own community ranks and, our own private room to set
Yeah.
up races and stuff.
The only thing they need to add is, times at the end
That.
of races.
Why didn't they add that?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like,
So-
whenever, Ix comes sliding in, right as, like, after I get nuked by a blue shell, and I'm, like, trying to get my momentum back up and across that line, and he just flies past me at the last second. I want to know by just how much I got screwed.
Yeah.
I would love to know, like, how much of a fraction of a second did I get screwed.
And I would like to know how much of a split second that I screw you by. It would make me
Wow.
feel so much better. It really would. Faye, would you like to chime in on
Oh,
this?
you bet I would. Eggs. As everyone knows, I dunked on everyone years
Oh.
before last past
Yo,
MagCon.
This chick right here
Mario
owned
Kart
us at
fiend.
Mario Kart Wii.
No, I'm not that cocky. I think I honestly got lucky.
no, she has the right to be that much cocky.
Yeah,
Because,
you can
my
talk that game.
goodness gracious, we got destroyed at MagCon last
No,
year.
it wasn't even fair. That was pretty much half of my curriculum in college with my friends.
Mario Kart physics.
Basically, I'm a loser, and that's how I get things done. Anyways,
Mhm.
I feel though I'm gonna go to the blue shell first. I have a couple of points, so I'm just gonna go
Alright.
blue shell first. I think it's fair, but I also can see why someone would turn it off. It's so annoying when you're trying to perfect the CPU stuff, but among friends, I can handle a loss. Like just for the upsets, like when I hear Fax go, "Oh no!" When,
It's
you
so
know,
funny because he's not a really loud guy.
Mm.
So to hear him get upset
And animated.
it's really entertaining.
I just like the shakeups from that. I can't even explain it. Like, even if I'm in first, I'm like, okay, I got hit. That's fair. I didn't think. I wasn't far enough ahead. I didn't back up. But
But it also feels amazing when you manage to trick the blue shell into hitting somebody that was behind you.
Oh my
or
god!
you get
no,
one in first.
No, I hate it when I get nuked in the blue shell and I'm in second.
That's because you're the last person in first because the first person already completed.
It
But
doesn't
that does
matter.
suck.
Look. If I'm in first person when they launch that shell, when they're in last place, and it's going to take 15 minutes to get up to first place, and I break and someone gets in first place, it shouldn't be targeting me anymore. It should keep going until it hits the person in first.
Sorry.
That's how the freaking blue shell is designed. It nukes the person in first.
Obviously,
It's gonna be
not
okay,
because
man.
they don't do that. Yeah,
It's gonna be
it'll
okay.
fine.
We're just gonna
You don't
hear lots of
understand.
yelling over Hangouts again, probably.
Well, I will say
Yeah.
this, to my understanding, the blue shell is, the frequency rate for the blue shell has been lowered for this
Oh,
game.
right. You saw Game Explain's thing, right? It's like super rare now.
Mhm.
That's what
Yeah.
their theory is. They from what they
which is
played.
for the best.
Yeah, so it'll be even less of a problem.
Cool.
Yeah, and
go
they
ahead.
interviewed somebody about, or one of the designers about the blue shell, and they were like, "Well, yeah, we do have the blue shell in, and we've heard the complaints from people, but it's not like we haven't tuned the frequency and all these other factors when it comes to the blue shell. So
Well, that's
they've
good.
constantly been working on it. It's just that maybe now they can turn it off, so there
The
shouldn't be any
frequency
really
was
big issue.
definitely up in Mario Kart 7, I gotta say.
Yeah,
So-
I would have to say that as well.
On the wiki, I thought this was worth pointing out, but if you look down here on promotion, Nintendo and Pencil had this promotion where they
What?
featured real life go karts on specifically modified tracks.
That's awesome. I love
Yeah.
go-karts. I only did it once. I love it.
Like Pencil had legitimate real life go karts featured from the game
That's cool.
in a go kart arena.
Yeah,
that is
that's-
cool.
That is.
I
very
would
cool.
love to see a video of that. That would be freaking
I
awesome.
bet it's on YouTube somewhere. But
I'm gonna have to look for
It
that.
needs to be, if
What?
not.
I'm sitting here thinking, oh,
But so I think I'll take a stab at all this.
oh,
topic.
could I
No one cares.
If you
mention
don't
my
mind.
other 2 points real quick?
Oh, sure.
If that's
You weren't
cool.
done?
Yeah.
Sorry, no, you're done now.
No, because this
Okay,
wasn't
go,
mentioned
please.
yet. Okay, so
Go ahead, go ahead.
my second point, real quick, was the redos of the old tracks. They are going to be a bit different. There's been stuff like flying ad that wasn't in past games,
Oh yes,
and
yes.
there's underwater sections, and of course anti-gravity sections, which are super fun. They just look so fun
Yeah.
looking, and if you hit obstacles on those, you actually get a boost. So that's going to change the metagame a little bit. For
Yeah, we haven't really
perfectionists.
brought up the anti-gravity sections yet
Well,
in this
We'll
discussion.
probably get into it more. And and the third point I had, just real quick, they're bringing back the customizable kart parts from 7, like the exact
Oh,
same
really?
system. Yeah, just it looks the exact same. Looks like the slots and all that.
And they
Good.
brought back bikes.
Yes,
Yeah.
but they're not really that special anymore. You can't do wheelies or anything like that. It's like an aesthetic thing. When you boost, you get a wheelie. It just looks tight. I guess I could accept that though.
Well,
you know.
I mean,
it still
the
looks
car-
tight.
The motorcycles are still going to have stat differentiation.
Oh
from
yeah, I
the
bet they
cars.
have a lot of speed,
So,
man.
yeah, like bikes are probably going to have like high acceleration, maybe a little bit worse off road, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
But
there's going to be a point to using them versus not.
Rosalie gonna be crushing on a Wario bike, hopefully again with some customized wheels, maybe made of wood. But it's gonna look so dank.
Only in Mario Kart
Only in Mario
is a wooden
Kart.
wheel good.
I'm calling
Also
it
in
now.
1910.
Motorcycles will have wooden wheel options. I bet that comes back from 7.
Oh my god.
But go ahead, Iggs. That was my point.
Yeah, you go ahead, buddy.
Well, no, everybody just took all the thing I wanted to say. So,
Okay,
whatever.
let's move on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now let's move on. Come on.
Okay, well, why don't we go ahead and move on then?
Okay,
'Cause
cool.
Everybody wanted to take all my stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
Okay.
Well, in
Well,
that
yeah.
case, I have one more
Oh,
thing
did
to
you have-
mention.
On Mario Kart?
Yeah, I hope they
By all
bring
means.
back. Since we don't know all the retro courses yet, I hope they bring back Bowser's Castle from Mario Kart DS, because that was my favorite Bowser
That's a
level
good one.
in the series.
Actually, that's something we could round robin real quick. Favorite Mario Kart tracks in the series. You
This is
can pick.
my podcast.
I'm
Shut
just
up.
saying. All right, whatever.
Okay, now let's go around round robin and talk about my favorite Mario Kart tracks. Just only one though. Let's just keep it real short and sweet.
Here,
Try to
here,
pick
here.
one that hasn't already been done.
I will.
Exactly. Okay, so why don't we start with Lantis,
DK Mountain.
DK Mountain.
I love DK
I
Mountain.
really
It's already
hope
been
it
done.
ends up in there. Darn it.
Dre, what about you then?
Bowser's Castle from the Mario Kart DS.
Well, okay.
Because
What's your
I
favorite?
especially like that part towards the end where you go on that rotating platform.
Right, but that's your favorite track?
Oh, my favorite track from the series?
Yeah,
Oh,
your favorite track, not just like what you want to request.
Skip to Faye. Come back to me in a moment.
They
All right, I'm
already,
skipping the.
they already did my favorite in 7. They did Maple Trueway, but if I could pick one that probably hasn't been done, Wario's Stadium, I think from N64, I don't think that's been done. With
Oh.
anti-gravity
Yeah.
and all that, that would be hilarious fun.
Oh, yeah, that would be pretty fun, I imagine. Let's see. On my end, I guess I would pick DK's. What was it? Was it like DK's Waterway or something, where you have to you go on the ramp and you fly over the ship?
Oh, from
Oh,
Nintendo
remember?
64.
On N64.
Yeah,
Yeah, the 64 one. that's
DK's
pretty fun.
Jungle Parkway, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
That reminds me, though, one retro course that hasn't been confirmed, quote-unquote confirmed, but may have been spoiled by a little hint in one of the courses, is Yoshi Valley from Nintendo 64. That's probably going to be in the game also.
Oh wow, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
really strange one too.
I blew my mind whenever I realized it was a giant Yoshi.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was like,
sorry. It's it's Yoshi's Valley was the one with the giant
Yeah,
egg.
Yoshi's
I got
Valley,
confused,
yeah.
Landis. Sorry. My boy.
All right, so Dre, that's the one you would pick.
No, his was Bowser.
Okay, all right.
Whatever.
Well, I think. Okay, well, everybody got their little say in, so we are going to move to the next topic.
Or we could. No, I'm so good.
Yeah, I know you are.
Hey, love move,
All right.
man.
So, guys, next up on their list here is speculation time. There's a new Nintendo Direct on April 9th, 2014, wherein it's all focused on Smash Brothers.
The struggle.
The struggle.
The struggle.
I'll start.
So, yeah, please do, Dre.
Let's see. Something they'll probably reveal is, hey, we fooled you, we didn't actually remove the story mode.
Troll
That
Sakurai.
would be interesting.
We just wanted to
Yeah, they
keep
did
it
that.
super secret because failure before.
Failure.
So under
Yeah.
kept it so under wraps, even the wraps were under wraps.
Not even the developers knew. They're like, boss, what are we working on? Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, this looks like a story mode. No, you don't know that.
No, it's not. This is for another game. You know.
Well,
Okay, well, Lattice.
Honestly, I have no clue. What else could it? No idea. It's like, trying to guess what Kojima has planning. You just can't do it.
Oh, well, one thing is that they always, at these type of things, release a new character. Now, there's plenty of speculation about what a new character would be. Well, what do you think a character might be that comes into
Gino.
this game? No.
Gino, it needs to be Gino.
Faye, I'm talking to Faye now.
Well,
You'll get your turn.
Wow. Okay, is this a round robin thing or is it just
Oh, it
my...
definitely is. Yeah, it's a round
All right.
robin.
Shoot,
Like,
they already
and
announced
you can
Rosalina.
just-
All right.
Rosalina's already in.
Yeah, I know. So it's like,
Yeah.
meh.
So basically, it can be either like maybe a wish for character or a character you think could be in.
I want Gino too. That would be fun.
What?
Yeah, Gino would be.
So that's my
would
pick.
be a fine character. Although I believe he's owned by Square.
He is.
It hasn't
Yeah.
stopped him from appearing in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Oh yeah, and Square and Nintendo are on good terms, by the way.
And it's not like they haven't gone out to Sega and the aforementioned Kojima and pulled characters in with Sonic and Snake, so...
Actually, I think
true.
Snake was in reverse. Kojima went to them and said, "Hey, can Snake
That
be in
sounds
your
like
game?"
him.
Well, yeah, because Kojima wanted him in Melee, but it had already been too late. So he's like, okay, well, next time I'll get you in. All right, but Dre, what do you think?
Gino.
Wow.
Okay, look. All three of you want Gino. So now we're going to do it again, except we're going to do what character you want besides Gino.
Really?
You start it off again.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious right now.
All right,
Do
go
it
ahead.
right.
Go to me.
It's on you.
Daisy hasn't been in, I don't think. So,
Oh.
Daisy. What if they announce
Daisy
her?
would be a
Disney
would be a
Princess
choice.
Brawl. Or Disney Princess... Oh my god, Nintendo Princess Brawl.
Nintendo Princess Brawl. Gotcha. Dre, your turn.
I don't know, maybe Toad?
Not Gino. Okay, good.
Yeah,
sorry.
why hasn't Toad been in these?
Oh, what? Oh, well, no,
That's a good
Toad's
one.
kind of in it. He's a Peach's shield.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all he is.
Who knows? It could be the time to reunite the Super Mario Bros. 2 cast.
Maybe.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lassus, what about you?
Gino?
Not Gino.
Gino.
Not Gino.
Gino, I choose Gino. That's what I want. I want
I'm here. I
Gino.
can punch you, right?
Mallow.
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 Wow, really?
Oh,
Sure.
oh,
Why not, right? Oh,
I have a really good
Okay.
one. Birdo.
yes.
Oh, that's a good
Birdo.
one.
Oh, actually, that is...
Wart.
Wart.
Why not? We got Bowser and Ganon.
A lot of people want Waluigi, but I don't think that'll happen.
I don't know about that. I see. I would like to see X. Mega Man X.
Well, you get
but
Mega
we're
Man
getting
Classic.
Mega Man already.
You get Mega
Yeah,
Man Classic.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Well, I wouldn't mind X, but I could. Let's see. What Nintendo game had they released, but hasn't had a character in the game? Like, there's some obscure ones like Captain Rainbow.
No.
What, are you serious?
Like, stuff like that. But what kind of maybe one of the Urban Champion guys.
The main character from River City Ransom.
Yeah, there you go.
Barf.
Barf! Barf! Maybe they could get a hold of Capcom and get Bimmy and Jimmy.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
I mean, they already got Mega Man, Bimmy and Jimmy.
Bimmy and Jimmy.
Battletoads?
Why not? That makes
Can you imagine a Battletoad in there with their giant freaking fists and feet and
Perfect.
ram
that would be
horns?
perfect.
That would be white. The freaking
Yeah.
their final smash could be like, just a giant freaking frog fist just
Yeah, good.
careening through the level.
But what about Simon Belmont.
That's a really good
Like
one.
Capcom's gotten in, Sega's gotten in, Konami's
Konami?
gotten in. Well,
People are
they've already
also
gotten
saying
in.
Pac-Man.
Oh
which,
yeah, Pac-Man would be
Pac-Man.
a good one.
Oh,
I mean,
Pac-Man
if they did
Smash Attack
Game
would be
&
really
Watch.
fun. Everybody would turn blue and flash.
Yeah, they've done
the
gaming.
final smash, he gets a power bullet.
Ah, that'd be amazing.
Wow,
And
like the
And
hammer.
he would turn into Super Pac
Hmm.
and just eat everything. That'd be cool actually. But yeah, Namco, Sega, and Nintendo are on extremely good terms. So I don't see why Pac-Man wouldn't be a character. He's already in a Mario Kart arcade racing game.
Yeah,
This would just be the next step. I think it could definitely happen.
Yeah, I definitely think there will be an off-the-wall character announcement at this direct.
Yeah. Now think about what we've already had. We've had like Wii Fit Trainer.
Oh my gosh, what a throwaway! Like,
No, it's not.
what a
it's
waste
not
of a
it's-
position.
It's not really because
What a waste
because
of a position.
the Wii line has done a lot of sales. So Wii Fit Train that's just so off the wall and interesting.
Also,
It's
have you
interesting
seen her
too.
butt? How toned that is? That butt?
Oh,
that butt.
And that faceless face?
oh
Oh,
Dude, I
God.
love all
Nightmares.
the images online of like taunts, like taunting things she would say, like your optimal heart rate is 0.
yeah, stuff like that.
Awesome!
Yeah. Plus, there's the villager. From,
Oh, man, I
Animal
might want a main
Crossing.
villager. I don't know.
What about Tom Nook?
Tom Nook.
He'll probably
No,
be
man.
an
He would just
item
price
or one of
gouge
those
you.
trophy item things.
Yeah, I bet it exists somewhere.
That's his trophy. Yeah.
Isabel
Def-
was recently confirmed for that
Oh yeah, she
from
was.
Animal Crossing.
That is right.
Oh, dude, you know what'd be a great character?
Mhm.
Blob from A Boy and His Blob.
Huh.
Like
You
freaking.
feed him a jelly bean and he'll do something. or other.
The boy could be in the background, kind of like Pokemon Trainer is.
Yeah.
And you could just see him throwing jelly beans everywhere.
that would be funny.
He could turn into like anything. And be like, here, have a giant hammer bean. And smack.
Yeah, it very well could.
Actually,
Oh.
there's an interesting thought. If he hit certain forms, he could be used as an item.
What if you? Because in the game Boy and the Blob, you can turn the blob into a hole so you can drop down. What if you're on a platform and you just turn into a hole and the person you're fighting
Oh
just
my
fell
God.
through you, and now you're just in a hole and now you're falling down. That's great. I think Blob would make a great character.
Blob would totally make a good character. You know who else would make a good character
Gino.
besides Gino?
Who?
Gino.
Jimbo and Scully from Contra.
Oh, God.
I want the Contra dude so he can get a spread gun and just kill everybody.
I knew it.
Sounds like an
So-
assist trophy.
Just a little 8-bit dude just running around with a spread gun, wrecking everyone.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's great.
Uh,
Though
it-
his moveset's going to be really limited.
well, Mega Man's moveset is limited.
No, it's not.
If you want to kind of like that.
He has so many
Ma-
powers, though.
Yeah, but they also have powers. They have
They
all
got,
types
they
of guns.
got, they got like different bullets they shoot.
Well, there you go. Mega Man has different bullets he shoots.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you got, your normal shot, you have, rapid fire.
Laser, flamethrower, spread.
Look. The Mega Man power-ups
I know they're
are
more varied.
dramatically different.
Yes, I know. But nobody asked you.
Oh, wow. But
Isn't that
what
kind of
else?
the point of the MagCast, though?
Shut up, Dre.
What is there anything else you guys think is going to be announced
No.
at the direct?
I can see extra stages, of course.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They are releasing information for both Smash games, so maybe we'll get a confirmation of some cross-play action going on.
Never.
Never. Wow. What makes you say that?
I don't know. I just don't think they're going to do it. But if they do it, hats off. I think it's just going to be a release date and a few character announcements.
Yeah.
I bet it's coming out this summer.
No.
That's my
Nintendo
prediction.
is not going to do crossplay.
Well, what do you think, Dre?
I think if it doesn't have crossplay, it's going to fail.
Really? Do you want to expand on that?
Specifically, one version will sell so much better than the other version.
And I don't think it's even a question of which one either.
Yeah.
The console version. Let's face it. When I'm thinking about Smash Brothers, I don't think about the 3DS. I don't think about handhelds.
Look, guys, I'm just going to throw this out there. This is Nintendo. They wouldn't even bother putting online co-op with games that are begging to have it. You think they're going to put in the time and effort to do cross-platform communication? Like, no. No, they're not.
You never know.
I am willing to put money on this.
Will you
Oh, really?
eat a hat?
I'm not.
Yeah, it's Dre smart. You want to put money on it?
Look, I'm not putting money on it because I'm not a gambling person.
No.
I'm just putting money on my release date in summer. I think they're gonna try to 1-2 the Wii U sales up like they did on the Wii, where Mario Kart Wii and Brawl came out around the same time. Console sellers, man.
Yeah, but the thing they have to worry about is that people still don't understand that the Wii U is not an extension of the Wii. It is a new console.
The people I hang around do, but they're kind of like, oh man, I'm gonna get it when Mario Kart 8 comes out. That's what I've been hearing, stuff like that, or when Smash comes out.
There's only one game I've really been looking forward to on the Wii U.
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta 2.
Oh man,
So much.
I'm all over Platinum, man.
I am all
Yeah.
over Mario Kart 8. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm honestly
and
more
that's a good
excited
point.
about Mario Kart 8 than I am Smash Brothers,
Me too.
whatever it's called.
I am as well.
Yeah,
whatever
absolutely.
Me
it's
too.
called.
But you know why? Because I suck at Brawl. I suck at Melee. I suck at.
I like playing the Brawl games or the Smash games. I like the story mode. So hearing that it didn't have a story mode was like, So
Yeah,
I was like,
that kind of took some of the punch out of it.
Yeah, because this is the one franchise where all these characters come into contact with each
Yeah.
other, which
That
is why I
is
like.
cool. There
Well,
might
I'm
be a
just
story
saying,
mode
it's-
announced.
Look. At least as far as the story in story mode is concerned, the story was really bland and boring.
I thought it was too. I
The
liked arcade mode
Subspace-
in Melee.
The Subspace
Subspace
Emissary
Emissary
was good.
Well, I like to...
Wait. What was the story mode from Melee?
There
There was
wasn't
this
one.
arcade mode.
in Melee.
What? There wasn't?
No.
No.
Oh,
It was
I'm
just
the-
a random assortment of stages.
Oh, I guess
I
I'm
like
mistaken
that
then.
because it was like the first Smash Brothers. I
Look,
don't know.
the only thing the
I'm old.
Subspace Emissary really offered was like a variety of interesting levels in platforming, and a way to unlock characters outside of just
I found
doing,
it
like,
tedious.
in-game things.
That's the only way I can
That
describe
too.
it. Tedious.
But what I'm saying is the story presented to you, like the storytelling, was just lame at best.
Did you
Like-
really want all those characters voice acting with each other?
Well, voice acting has
Sure,
nothing
I mean-
to do with it. It's just that the story would just kind of sucked ass.
I mean,
Just putting it out there.
need I remind you of the voice acting in Super Mario Sunshine?
Well, excuse me, Princess.
I guess-
well,
I didn't like
I
the
mean-
story, voices or no.
voices are
I don't care
but-
about voice acting.
I basically just liked how the characters interacted with each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, yeah, but I'm just sorry. When you have what is literally entitled story mode, and the story is crap.
Well, it is a
it-
fighting game.
Yeah.
Well, we have
That's
to
true.
keep that in mind.
Yeah,
did.
that is true too. We really do kind of pull our punches, like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. We don't really.
Well, Soul Calibur
alright.
didn't have a good story mode either, so.
No.
No, none of them do really.
Yeah.
The best story that's ever happened is Mortal Kombat 9.
I haven't
go with
played,
that.
so I'll just
But-
say yes.
But yeah, just take our word for it. But we don't want to get off topic too much. So let's just do a final round table here for final thoughts on Smash Brothers. All right, let's go with Dre first.
I'll be excited later.
Wow.
Fair enough. Faye?
Oh, I am moderately excited. I want to learn how to play Rosalina, and I am looking forward to the release. And I think it'll be this summer. I'm betting on
Atlantis?
that.
Oh, Atlantis.
Yeah. I want Gino.
Thank you very much. And I am cautiously optimistic going in. I'm going to watch it if I have the time, and I probably will. But we will see what happens. Let's get our Smash on. Now, next topic, or the final topic, that is. It was going to be about simply that Final Fantasy VI has entered its 20th year.
Square forgot his birthday.
I realized that many games, like one of the best gaming years of all time was 1994. And all of these games are coming of 20 years old. That means they almost can drink.
One score. They have been alive for an entire score.
It's not just Final Fantasy VI, but it is Final Fantasy VI, it's Super Metroid, Earthbound, and many, many more games. I'm pretty sure, like, was Secret of Mana in 94 too?
Here, I'll pull it up real quick.
Actually, if you wouldn't mind. But while you're doing that, I'm going to talk about Super Metroid. Oh, man. Super Metroid's so good. 1994 was, like, one of the best years in gaming ever.
1994 is actually my second favorite year.
1996 is best, I think.
My first favorite year is 1989 because that's when I got my NES.
You know, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles came out in 94.
Donkey Kong on Game Boy came out in 94.
Donkey Kong Country came out in 94.
Golly.
Just so many of these games. And there's not a lot we can say about them too much. So what I'm going to do with this segment...
Earthworm Jim. Oh my god.
So
Echo the Dolphin.
Yeah, what I'm going to do with this segment is I'm going to just say, okay, you pick two games or pick a game and just talk about it a little bit. Just like, you know, your memories of playing these games. If you don't mind, you can pull up like games released in 94 and just look at them so you can have something to talk about. But I'm going first. I know, first off, Super Metroid. I remember when this game came out, and my cousin rented the game, but he got so scared at the beginning part that he returned it to Blockbuster.
What?
Yeah. He was scared of the intro where it's all dark and so ominous sounding. And so I didn't get to actually play that for like a couple of months later. When I rented it, I started playing because I had my magazine from GamePro. Because, as you know, there was no internet for real in 94 that you could go and find this stuff out. You had to wait for the actual magazine to come out and hope they had covered it. But, man, oh man, I have a vivid memory of it because I was playing Super Metroid. I remember distinctly that I had gotten the gravity suit. And in the living room, my mom was watching What's Love Got to Do with It? Like, I don't know why that particular memory is so clear. But I remember that so vividly. It was a very fun summer, actually. What about you, Faye? Let's go with you first.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go for one game. Final Fantasy VI. It was actually my introduction to the world of RPGs. My mom's boyfriend at the time had rented it because those games were $80. $80, man!
Yeah. There was a lot of renting going on.
But he started playing it, and I was like in 3rd grade, and I, you know, being a kid, you're still learning how to read the bigger words at that time. Mm-hmm. So it kind of helped me a lot in my reading. I kind of credit that game with helping me to get into AP English and all that stuff later, and give me a more like solid interest in vocabulary and stuff like that to learn what was going on in the game.
And such wonderful words that you learn, like Submariner.
Yeah, son of a Submariner. But there were some words that I take for granted now, but back then you're kind of like, what is that word? And then you go look it up. But my fondest memory from the game was her boyfriend at the time could not beat the Phantom Train part. I recall that pretty vividly.
So he didn't use Sabin to suplex it?
Probably not. And I just put it on, and I didn't know how to fight in an RPG yet. I didn't know it was soon, so I just kept hitting A, and I beat it. So it was all physical attacks, baby. I beat the Phantom Train when I was a kid. Pure accident.
That must have been nice.
Yeah.
All right. Lantis, I guess you can go.
Like, I would probably like to talk about Sonic 3, but I didn't actually play Sonic 3 in 94.
Oh.
A game I did play and it left a huge impression on me as a gamer was what I mentioned earlier, Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Like, the comedy in the game was perfect, the challenge of the game, and just the look and style of it. It's just... everything about Earthworm Jim, I really loved.
It's a great game.
While it's one of my favorite SNES games, like Earthworm Jim and Earthworm Jim 2, unfortunately, one of my more depressing memories as a gamer actually comes from Earthworm Jim. And I've told Ix about this before, but my dad was a very intimidating fellow, right? And when he tells you to do something, you do it, and you don't give him any guff, right? So, I'm sitting here, I've played Earthworm Jim for a long time now. No, of course I wasn't that great at it. Finally made it to the final level. I made it to Evil Queen.
Queen Slug for a butt.
Yeah, Evil Queen Slug for a butt, right? I'm sitting there on the little snot platform, circling around her. I'm shooting her, and if anybody's played and beaten Earthworm Jim, once you get to that point, you're pretty much done. Like, you can't screw that up. Well, my dad comes in from work, right? We only have one TV in the house at this time, and he comes home from work. He didn't have a really good day, and he tells me, "Turn it off. I want to watch TV." And I just remember just wanting so bad to just finish the game, but I just, again, intimidating fellow. So I had to get up, walk over to the Super Nintendo, and turn off the console with my own finger, right when the freaking Slug for a butt's right there.
I have so many of those memories. I hate it.
And that sucks, but
yeah.
It didn't matter. I came back and I destroyed that game with a vengeance.
You came back stronger for it.
Absolutely.
Well, excellent.
I still love the game.
Hell yeah.
I love that game.
All right, Dre.
I'm gonna cheat and pick two things because they go hand in hand with each other.
Oh.
Donkey Kong on the Game Boy and the Super Game Boy. Because Donkey Kong was pretty much the launch title for the Super Game Boy. Of all the games that were released with Super Game Boy enhancements, Donkey Kong pretty much took the most advantage of it, because at times the game almost looks NES quality with the smart usage of colors and textures that they use.
Oh yeah, it does.
Donkey Kong 94.
Yeah, we'll say Donkey Kong. What did I say? Did I say country?
No, you said Donkey Kong.
Okay.
But I was just, for listeners' sake, I was just saying it's Donkey Kong 94.
We'll say
that's a different game.
Not DKC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll say Donkey Kong 94. But yeah, the thing of it is, I didn't actually own a Super Nintendo at a time. The only person in the family who owned one was my grandpa. So anytime I wanted to play my Super Game Boy, I had to go to my grandparents' house to play it. But boy, let me tell you, I got a whole lot of use out of that, and it's pretty much being the ability to play all my Game Boy games on the TV, which, by the way, compared to the Game Boy screen at the time, was vastly superior.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
But it's because I was of all the playing I did on the TV that I eventually just got so used to playing handheld games on the TV and just lost interest in handheld gaming until just recently, whenever I started playing Super Mario 3D World on my gamepad. But yeah, I got a lot of use out of the Super Game Boy. I love playing with the colors. I love making it so only the outlines were visible, or sometimes making certain things invisible. It was fun, and it's pretty much why I want to let's play Super Game Boy games in the future.
That's cool.
Cool,
Yeah.
absolutely. I do want to mention another game dear to my heart, which is Earthbound.
Oh,
Now,
yes.
because Dre is doing an LP blind right now, we're not going to spoil anything, but I just have to say that back in the day, when I saw it in Nintendo Power, I knew I had to have it. It was different. So different. And the game felt amazing. Like, I knew when I was playing it that it was a special game, it was different, and I haven't felt that way about another game for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as far as an RPG, like, most RPGs are, I mean, they're good, but not special like Earthbound is.
Right.
I played it many summers. I actually had a ritual where I would play Earthbound once a year in the summer.
I do that with Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. so that's how much the game has affected me. Like, it's my game that I go to. Like, if I'm feeling bad, I'll play that game. I'll just start a new file.
It's a soul. It's like a hug. It can't emulate that.
Yeah. It's like the video game equivalent of a hug, a nice warm hug from somebody that you care about.
I will give it this. It's the only RPG I can think of that takes place in modern times. I mean, some other games have sort of modern times but still have fancy technology, but Earthbound was grounded in the technology of reality.
It's just today. Like, if they made an RPG about today, it would be Earthbound. Like, of course, they could update Earthbound. Oh, man. Maybe Nintendo should just remake Earthbound, but just today.
They would never do it, but
No, they wouldn't do it. But
I'd have my money. I don't even care. It could be a piece of crap. I'll still throw money at it.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, Earthbound. So many good game memories.
Once Dre finishes Let's Play, we should have we could just finally get it all out of our system.
Yeah.
Hey, Faye,
But
want to
yeah,
let's play it this weekend?
Sure.
Okay, see you Saturday.
See?
Wow, making appointments on the MagCast, mind you. But yeah, so all these games we've been talking about happened 20 years ago. What an amazing
How old do
year.
you feel?
I feel very old because 1994 feels like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
it
I
kinda
feel
does.
the same.
Anything in the 90s is 10 years ago. Anything in the 2000s is like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works.
I know it's not
no,
how it
you
works.
hush
That's
your
the way it
mouth. I'm not
feels.
old yet. No.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get one final round on everybody. Lance, why don't you go ahead? Any last thoughts on anything we've talked about today?
Yeah, I would really like to see Gino in the next Smash.
All right, thank you. I think you're done.
Okay.
All right. Dre?
You know, Atlantis, I might have to recommend Pokemon Black and White to you sometime.
Golly, I don't know. I've already done my time once. I don't feel like doing it again.
Well, fair enough. Faye?
I cannot wait to engage in jolly verses with you all in Mario Kart 8 and Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, I'm
Good
getting that day
times.
one.
Oh, boy.
Show of hands, who's getting that day one?
I'm raising my hand on both games. Also
Well,
Mario
that-
Golf.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did as you requested and did or did not show my hand inappropriate with my feelings towards your question, but I am not specifying. I'm just telling you that I in fact reacted.
He flipped
Okay,
the
thank
bird,
you.
everyone. Thank you.
Well, in my case, I am looking forward to Mario Kart 8 much more than I am Smash Brawl. But if they do online correctly this time,
Oh
then
yeah.
I am looking forward to playing it with everybody. No doubt about it.
Yeah. What would be really cool in Smash is if they allowed us to upload custom levels and
Yeah.
we could play on those, kind of like what we did for the.
It
It would be
that
kind
would
of
be.
backwards if they took that away.
Did they allow for custom
They-
maps online in Brawl? Like, online. Not local.
You know,
I'm not-
I can't remember because I only played Brawl online for a couple months, and then it's like, you know what, I can't handle this.
I'm pretty certain that there was no custom levels that you could play online.
Mm-hmm. Well, everybody who's listening, why don't you guys look it up and find out for us?
Comment below.
All right, so
Yeah, we're not going to
everybody-
look it up ourselves. That's your job
No.
because we want you to comment.
So everybody, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe!
Subscribe, please.
Man, what a shit.
Please.
Pander,
do
pander,
it.
pander.
Subscribe to my
Alright.
channel first.
Okay.
And then
Well-
unsubscribe and then subscribe again so he gets 2 notifications.
Oh my god. I'll go
Two
do that
notifications
right
in one
after the
sub.
show.
Well, yeah, thanks a lot. All right, so everybody, thank you for listening to the MagCast, and we will catch you next time.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Have a good one.